It's me twice. Oh no. There's not a plan. This. Not this. Haha. Oh, that's the wrong button. No, I want to load, thank you very much. Bleep bloop. Yellow. It is snake time. Super late today. Man. Somehow weeks with holidays in them are worse. Anyway. Dalston. Right, I remember. Ooh, puzzle. Stamp and file, stamp and file. The paperwork has gone through the roof since the masked gentleman turned up. All these boys in blue milling around, but they still can't catch the mark. Imagine if I was that bad at my job. How do they expect to solve crime when they can't even solve this puzzle? Good fucking question. I don't like that it pauses when I tab out. You have a stack of thin tiles which are 3 by 3 small squares in size. There are 3 colors, and each tile is all one color. You want to use these limited tiles available and stack them on top of each other in order to construct a top hat like the one above. How should you layer them? Take the tiles from the right and place them inside the board on the left. Oh, right, no. I want to make the hat first. Not this one though. I need to make the rim. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. I need to make this first. Oh, and the background too. Hold on. He's a cat. Evil cat. There we go.
I believe I have this one. Solving puzzles is truly a pleasure.
Okay. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, Flora, but Twitch is having a week. Between freaking out like 90% of all big streamers with very miscommunicated, super restrictive brand guidelines that they have walked back immediately, they have now also, I'm pretty sure something along those lines was already in the affiliate agreement, but basically, when you cancel the affiliate agreement, they will deduct $25 from your outstanding sub and bit balance before they pay it out to you. And if it reaches 0, you don't get any money. Which is wild. I'm pretty sure they already had, if you have below $25, we are not going to pay you in there. But now, even if you have more than $25, they are going to deduct you $25. My theory is that they are doing this to offload bank fees onto the affiliate. Because remember, the affiliate payout is always on the same day. Every month, on the 15th, if you have more than $50 in your account, they are going to pay it out to you. Now, what this means is if you cancel your affiliate agreement, they need to pay you out immediately because they lose the legal basis on which they are allowed to keep your service fees. And because it is loyalties they owe to you, the streamer, they cannot just waive these and not pay you. Right? So what they're probably doing is they are charging you the money that their payment provider is charging them for the out-of-schedule payment. And the accounting hours that you create by canceling your agreement, which I can imagine with a big payment provider and a lot of people at Twitch having to deal with accounting changes, that might amount to $25. It's still a dick move to charge you for it, though. Like, before it made sense when it was just the $25 limit, because they were like, okay, if we pay more to pay you out than we are going to give you, we are not paying you. Which makes sense. Which also, it only affected people who didn't have any money to actually expect from Twitch when they cancelled. $25 is not a lot. $25 is a cool 10 subs. At least 10 subs. If it's European subs, it's more subs. Because European subs are worth less money than US subs because of taxes. Fun fact about how subs work. The taxes are deducted before Twitch takes their cut. So you lose payment provider plus taxes and then 50% of what's left over. So from a €4 sub, you get like $2.16 about, depending on exchange rate and stuff. Fun stuff. But yeah, you can look all of this up in the affiliate agreement. It's a publicly available document. I'm not spilling any secrets here. You can look at that thing anytime. Also, but since Twitch is having a week, I kind of want to balance out all the bad news with at least one bit of good news. They have actually removed a clause from the affiliate agreement that was limiting creators in their freedom. Because the affiliate agreement used to contain a section about not being allowed to make publicly available the content of your broadcast for the first 24 hours after the broadcast ended. So, say I stream until 10 PM, I wouldn't be able to publicly post my VOD on a different platform for the next 24 hours, so 10 p.m. on the next day. That rule is completely gone now. You are now allowed to immediately post your VOD anywhere you want. That is no longer in there. Twitch is no longer granting themselves exclusive rights to your stream. It no longer exists. Because they wanted exclusivity on your content. That's why. They wanted you to be forced to stream exclusively to a Twitch audience, and everyone who is not on Twitch have to wait a day before they could see the stream. So more people would watch you on Twitch. Or the VOD on Twitch to increase traffic. It's a very, graspable business strategy. But they yelled that. It's no longer in there. Which is very nice. A hat of tiles. Nice. There, an ordinary citizen has solved a puzzle that stumped the police. No wonder this case is going nowhere. It isn't an easy case. The masked gentleman... Well, it isn't an easy case. The masked gentleman is a strange and highly unpredictable adversary. And the crowds work as a shield. The police can't use aggressive methods to take him down without putting civilians in danger. I've heard the excuses more times than you can imagine. Tell me, why are those paintings not back at the gallery? And why are those people not who turned into horses still out there somewhere marching hay? Whatever, the task force is in the meeting room at the back. If you have the mayor's permission, go on in. Wow, she lost all faith in the police, hasn't she? The local people are feeling rather let down. The incident started over a month ago, so you can't blame them. I really hope we can catch the masked gentleman before his next trick. But the thing is, Flora, it worked, though. That did actually work. It did increase traffic. Because most people who missed a stream by a few hours just want to watch the VOD. And if it's only available on Twitch, then you're watching it on Twitch. More puzzle! Oh, okay, but some of the lamps are connected in a rather peculiar way. That's pretty strange. Which one goes where, Professor? I mean, that's on them. I do bother, I'm just very inconsistent about it. Speaking of which, I should see if any of my VODs run out. If you're not a partner, if you don't highlight it, a video recording of your stream is only going to last about 6 weeks before it gets automatically deleted. What's my latest upload? Really? I'm still a Tower of Power. No, I just didn't. I see. I just didn't make them available. But I also did not upload End Waiter, the Q-Tails. Need to do that. I am a cool 3 weeks behind. Happens. No, yours should last for 2 weeks, actually. Because you don't have Prime. Or Turbo. Let me just... You know what? No one's watching these anyway. Let me just upload this to YouTube. Upload that. I need to make sure I keep these. But yeah, I've been uploading these by game, but maybe I'll go over to just uploading these by day. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Ah, yes, the exploded D&D Pathfinder stream. And then yesterday's whatever that was. There we go. Oh, but yeah, I wanted to say, few people know this, but Twitch Turbo is a thing again. If you go to twitch.tv/turbo, you can buy Twitch Turbo. It's $7 something a month, and it gives you ad-free viewing on the whole platform. Nobody knows this is a thing again. Which is hilarious to me. But it is there. It sure is. Okay. You've no idea which cable connects to which socket, but you only know that part of where cables B and C run through, shown above. The length of cable inside the pipe is 6 meters for each cable, and each section of pipe is 1 meter long. However, while the vertical pipes can hold as many cables as needed, the horizontal pipes can only hold 1 cable. Can you work out which cable is connected to which socket? Okay, so we have a maximum of 6 turns. Vertical can hold as many as I want, but horizontal can only ever hold 1. Let's see then. So, I mean, this is going to be clear. And if I want to get up to C, what I can do is I can either snake C up like this, or I can do it like that. Let's assume this one first. So last September was the non-affiliate Prim Turbo and only available for 7 days and 13 anymore. That is weird. That is very strange. I mean, I'm an affiliate, so I don't care. And I have Prime. Both. Okay, so I need to go down. And then I guess the cleanest way to connect this would be to just go straight ahead. The yellow cable obviously then can move in here. The blue cable needs to go through this one. Let's check cable length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 also works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would be a solution. So A is 2, B is 4, C is 1. A is 2, B is 4, C is 1, making D 3. Submit.
Just a dash of puzzle solving here.
Ha!
A tough nut to crack.
Did I miss something in the puzzle description? You have 4 cables plugged into 4 sockets. You know, only the parts B and C run through, which I am honoring. The length? Oh! Oh no! I read a word where there wasn't one. The length of cable inside the pipe is 6 meters. Not is at most 6 meters. I inverted D and A. So D is 2, A is 3, C is 1. Like this. Right.
I believe I have this one.
I somehow read at least
excellent
6,
puzzle.
at most 6, and not just exactly 6. Obviously. Yeah. If they are all exactly 6, that's the only solution. Ah, that's that then. Still, why anyone would establish such an illogical setup is beyond my understanding. Good question. Layton? Can I help you, sir? We'd like to see the mayor. We heard that he's assembled a task force to investigate the masked gentleman. Civil, he has received the mayor's permission to talk to the task force. To get that permission, you need to see the mayor, which is what you just asked for. I'll see if I can find him. Wow, we're actually going to meet the mayor from Montador. I wonder what kind of man he is. Managing the city this size must be a big responsibility. I wonder if I could do it. Maybe I'll be a mayor when I grow up. How does Mayor Luke Triton sound? It doesn't have such a bad ring to it. Just as long as you give us a royal treatment when we come and visit. What? Luke? And a city when he grows up? Is this a callback to a previous game? That in this time frame has not happened yet? Because in case you didn't know, this trilogy is in fact a prequel. Ray Williams, Mayor of Montador, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the city. Thank you, my name is Sir Layton. I'm a friend of Angela Dawes. I'm Yeltava. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Mayor. I'm Luke Triton, the Professor's apprentice. My friends and I are investigating the masked gentleman. We'd like your permission to contact the special task force and offer assistance. Reference, Pog? Yes. Investigating? Fancy that. Well, we need all the help we can get. Let's see now. What's a puzzle solving record so far? Need to have solved at least 25. I've solved all of them. Ah, we have. Yeah, I'm qualified. Welcome to the task force. To be honest, our investigation has been a bit bumpy. detectives from London, our the chief police, aren't getting along at all. I'm sorry to hear it. I requested assistance from London, see? I forgot their names, but they seem sharp-out. Ah yes, our strategy meeting is about to begin, I think. Please go on in and join the meeting. If you could defuse the situation, I would be incredibly grateful. Detectives from London, eh? I wonder who that could be. They are in the briefing room back there. I'm counting on you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. What country are we in? We are in the desert, but this guy just nonchalantly requested assistance in an investigation from London. Hi, Manny. It's him!
Oh, it's Emmy and Layton, and the little chap too.
Little chap? I'm not a child. I'm Luke Triton, apprentice to Professor Layton.
You are a child, though, Luke.
Ah, of course. Inspector Grosky. We should have known it was you. How did you get in here with all the competent police officers?
Emmy, how rude! If you're not careful, you might end up hurting my feelings. Guess I'll have to turn to my arrest record at Scotland Yard to cheer me up.
And how many of those arrests came with the professor's help? About half?
Yeah, I suppose that sounds about right. Good to see you too, Emmy.
Professor Layton, I presume. Detective Inspector Leonard Bloom, Senior Detective at Scotland Yard.
That's quite the title. Herschel Layton, how do you do?
Wow. This must be a really big case to call in Scotland Yard's finest.
I guess so.
I wonder how the local police feel about bringing in external help.
How did all these people get in my briefing room? Who are these civilians? Where's my tea?
My father was a bodybuilder and my mother was a cylinder. What the fuck? Why are you round? What happened to you, Sheffield?
Chief Inspector Sheffield, may I introduce Professor Herschel Layton? Scotland Yard has solved many difficult cases with his assistance. I assure you, any help he can offer will be invaluable to us.
All right then. Just make sure he doesn't get in the way. Now, if we're done with the pleasantries, I'd like to get on with solving this case.
Case! What is this guy's accent? What's he on about? Man. When you're ready to start, let's talk to Chief Inspector Sheffield and take a seat. How long is this meeting going to last? Maybe we should plan a small exercise routine so we don't get stiff. It's our brain we're meant to be exercising, Inspector. Ah, Grosky. What then? Right, are you ready to get this meeting started? Not got any other business, have you? Because this ain't gonna take a while. Hold on. Did I miss any puzzles? $40 out of 40. Looking good. No puzzles missed so far. Well then. Don't make me read out the entire meeting, please. Well then. Park yourself in the seat and let's get this over with. Thank you. And thank you.
Let's not drag this out any longer than we need to. Grab a seat and sit in it. Bloom, the floor's all yours.
Please,
I love
if
Grosky.
you would give me your attention, then perhaps I could help you apprehend the masked gentleman. Since you have proven yourselves to be astoundingly ineffective thus far, we've brought in some extra brain power to expose the truth behind these malicious tricks.
I love Luke. Lucas Bean.
This masked buffoon has made 4 appearances. We will now dissect each one carefully.
No, the hat! The hat is too big! But in mystifying the masked gentleman's crimes, we aim to learn his methods and use that knowledge to track him down. We have a special guest here. His skills of observation are unparalleled in this room. Professor Layton, if you would. Of course. Where would you like to start? Let's start with the most straightforward case. The people who turned into horses. Ah, yes. Haven't even been able to gather much evidence in that case. However, I understand that there were witnesses. Indeed. Perhaps you should fill you in on what we know. Thank you. That would be very helpful. Well, naturally, we have the statements taken from witnesses at the scene. Let's start with those. Please, go ahead, Detective Bloom. Puzzle? Yes! It's time for my favorite segment! We will now summarize the witnesses' statements and present some relevant evidence. Please pay close attention. The incident occurred at night. The carnival's main attraction, the Lightning Parade, was in full swing. As the parade approached the bend in the road near the shopping district, the masked gentleman appeared. Presumably the area is full of tourists. Yes, just as the masked gentleman had planned. A flash lit up in the sky, and the crowd looked up to see the gentleman stood high above them on a ledge. According to our reports, he snapped his fingers and the light intensified, blinding the onlookers. So it's never actually mentioned in the game where the city is located, so we can only speculate. But so it's obviously inspired by something like Vegas, so you could say like somewhere in America. But with all the context, this seems kinda unlikely. I agree. You wouldn't call Scotland Yard in America. You would call the FBI. Another thing is the city's name, and a lot of things in people in it are French, which too is kinda unlikely, since there isn't a desert in France either. There is a desert in America, like Vegas is in a desert. Very much so. Nevada is a desert. There's one theory I really like, though. When the bright light subsided, it appeared that some of the people had turned into horses. Yeah. At any rate, those people vanished, leaving behind only a few personal effects. Detective Bloom, do you have any theories to what really happened that night? Yes, I do. I see. Please allow me to confirm a couple of points before we continue. Does that parade start at the same time every evening? In a manner of speaking, I suppose. It always starts just after sunset. Were you able to confirm the identities of the people who were supposedly turned into horses? No, oddly enough, none of their belongings contained any IDs and no missing person reports have been filed. I see. Thank you, Detective. Looking at the information at hand, I believe the truth is clear. The masked gentleman obviously tricked witnesses into believing some people had been turned into horses. There was one essential atmospheric element to this charade. The time of day, because it is dark. It was already dark at the start of the parade, so it would be easy to miss things before the blinding light. My thoughts exactly, Professor. And of course, it's much easier to trick the eyes with bright lights when it's dark all around. Several witnesses claimed that they actually saw a tourist transform into horses. I, however, do not believe in magic. Probably their eyes were closed? Because bright? When the horses appeared, the people's eyes must have been closed. Right. At night their eyes would have been extremely sensitive to bright light. They couldn't have seen anything. Yeah. In other words, the masked gentleman temporarily blinded onlookers to cover up the trick. A so-called tourist swiftly left and horses were let loose in the street, which leaves just one thing left to explain. Where were the horses hidden? Just in the alleys, yeah. That makes the most sense. The small dark alleys giving on the high street. Moving on to the high street, one could hide horses in those and release them all at once. Would seem you have it all worked out, Professor. Would you care to elaborate for everybody? Certainly. First, it seems that the key to this miracle is in its location. The shopping district is full of little alleys, and that particular area is isolated by a bend in the road. Just before the incident, everyone was absorbed in the parade. No one paid attention to the dark alleys. A bright light appeared suddenly, blinding the crowd, and the horses were released from the alleys. At the same time, people disguised as tourists dropped some props and went to hide in the alleys. By the time the witnesses could see it clearly again, all they beheld were the horses. Precisely. But there's no evidence that the masked gentleman and accomplices planted among the tourists. True, but isn't it suspicious that the belongings found at the scene contained no forms of identification? Besides, if these people had been genuine tourists, their families would surely have reported them missing. Very good, Professor. That's my conclusion as well. What? So masked gentleman's miracle was just a simple trick? Yes, Chief Inspector. Smoke and mirrors, so to speak. Only this case was bright light and dark alleys. Bah! Alright, man, let's have a breather. Layton, come see me again when you're ready to go. Oh, this is so fun. Da, 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 da. Right, time to move on to the next miracle. As you will make of this one, Layton. I will do what I can. What do you know? Oh, Lord. Pretty sure that with some characters popped out of paintings at art gallery and ready to ride in town. Ding. Characters from paintings ran riot, you say? What did they do exactly? His face is so small! The witnesses reported people dressed in strange clothes charging around and breaking things. But when the sun went down, they disappeared just as quickly as they appeared. Did anyone actually see these people step out the paintings? No, the gallery was already closed by then. In that case, what did anyone suppose that came out of the paintings? Well, only they looked just like some characters in famous paintings, down to the finest detail. When we checked the gallery, we saw the paintings were empty. Empty? Do you mean the characters in those paintings were gone, vanished? What they left was the background. You saw this yourself. Interesting. The key to this trick must lie in the paintings themselves. Is what I thought. When we've thrown our best experts at these paintings, they haven't found a thing. See, please allow me to ask a few more questions then. Were the paintings from which these people disappeared from a common source? Did the paintings come from a common source? As a matter of fact, they did. According to the curator, they were all donated earlier that day. A collection of replicas, and the donor wanted them to remain anonymous. Or the paintings we're investigating came from the collection. Yeah, got it. That can't be the coincidence. Whoever donated these paintings was an accomplice. Agreed. Looked into it, but nobody's clue as mysterious donor is. Question the whole staff of the gallery, but they came out clean as a whistle. A huge blooming waste of time all there was. I think you must understand how the illusion was created in order to find the truth. Were these paintings... What's he going for? Strangely packaged, I think makes the most sense to ask. Yeah. Layton games in our current world. In this reality, there's just a desert somewhere in England. No fate in Azran legacy. We at some point deal with the weather-altering technology of the Azran, which supposes they had some of those, at least to some extent. Just by accident, Sansbury, which is near the Montador itself, near to Akbadain, the Azran ruin, it stands to reason that the cause for said desert in England could be actually somehow the Azran ruins. Yeah. The curator said that the paintings were vacuum sealed. He said it was usually reserved for rare items. Interesting. I believe the ad had packaging that's relevant here. Portraits were sealed when they arrived. The frames came in thick metal cases. The gallery staff were pretty surprised that replicas were given such secure packaging. We didn't really think much of it. Indeed. Still, in order for my theory to be correct, the donation must have included specific display instructions. Were there specific instructions about the exact time to display the paintings? Yes, actually, there were. How'd you know, Layton? The crates arrived in the morning, but the instructions from the donor said to display them precisely at noon. And then lies the trick. The illusion was created by hallucinogenic gas! I hate this. Am I a joke to you, Layton? The portraits were treated with a special paint that slowly disappears when exposed to air. Such a thing even exists. You've all observed how sunlight causes the paint to fade, yes? In a similar way, it's possible to create chemically reactive paint that turns transparent when exposed to air. Of course, in paint like that, you could make anything disappear from a painting. Correct. Naturally, it would take some time for the paint to turn transparent, so the timing must be precise. The scenes were removed so that the paint disappearing would coincide with the appearance of the rioters. The masked gentleman had these rioters dress up exactly like the individuals in the portraits. This ain't the genius or art to hogwash. Ding! I like this theory of yours, but we have no evidence to back it up. Well, I doubt such paint would just disappear without a trace. If you examine the canvas for chemical substances, you'll find residual outlines of where the paintings turned transparent. I'll order the analysis. Excellent work. Underestimated you, Layton. Another one down. Good work, Professor. Let's have a break. I ordered the breaks around to Bloom. Can we have a different NPC, please? I'm tired of voicing him. His voice is annoying. Alright, Layton. Here's another of the Crux miracles for you to ponder. You'll find this one hard to explain. We'll see. If it's anything like the first two, it's not a miracle at all. The other two did involve people being engulfed in flames. Sure. Tell me more about it. Yeah, his voice is better. Because he doesn't have a stupid accent. Certainly, I have the report right here. The incident took place last Sunday. That morning, 13 citizens received an ominous letter. Naturally, it was from our dastardly villain, the masked gentleman. As esteemed citizen, I cordially invite you to a special afternoon showing of my latest miracle. Come to the Gallery Plaza at 1 p.m. sharp. I must insist you attend, unless you wish to forfeit your life, that is. He also advertised the event in the papers. Miracle en rouge. A modern piece for the masked gentleman. It's a bold move. I suppose the townspeople came. Townspeople and tourists alike. The crowd was enormous, apparently. Citizen of Montador, welcome. I'm the masked gentleman, the host for today's event. Also with us, this afternoon, are 13 very special guests, here at my personal behest. The cook's voice could be heard, but there was no sign of him when he not tended the Plaza Centra. Then just before 1 p.m., the canvas failed to reveal a stage with 13 invitees standing on it. How far were the audiences from the stage? Well, they can't have been closed, or a lot of them would have been heard. You see, when the clock struck 1, boom! The 13 people on stage all burst into flames. Me. According to reports, the flames grew to an inferno, and poof, gone, along with the people on the stage. The people on stage disappeared. Correct. So as I can see, the only explanation is that they burned to ash and blew away. It's not America, that's a public execution. Except it wasn't. They were all found at their homes later on. Not so much as a scratch. But that's possible, yes. The victims were just as confused as us. They went to the plaza and that's all they remember. To check the stage, perhaps there was a place to hide underneath. It would be much of a hiding place. The entire set was consumed with a fire. It wrecked in my brain, but it would be easier to bench press alone. Now, the investigating officers present. Yes, sir. I take statements from the witnesses and interrogated all 30 individuals involved, sir. Splendid. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions. The masked gentleman's hand-picked victims, were they friends with each other? This is an interesting question, why not? Were the invitees friends by any chance? No, sir, not exactly. But there was something. Well, please. Well, it turns out the 13 invitees are members of the same squash club. Magicians! Oh. Really? It used to be. I'm a Wobblish club. Fuck his voice. What is his voice, man? Not much to tell, sir. It's a popular club. I concluded that the whole thing was just a coincidence. A coincidence, eh? What do you think, Layton? I'm slipping to the other police officer. I think the young officer may have found a lead. Now I have another question. Did any of the witnesses see the victims go on stage? Did anyone see the 13 people take the stage? No, sir. No one's entering that I'm not leaving it. So the invitees all got on stage without anyone seeing them. In the middle of the day, no less. Indeed. I think this detail might be the key to solving this puzzle. Final question, if I may. Could you tell me about the clothes of the 13 who were on stage? Of course, sir. Ask me anything. Were they wearing other clothes later on? Were the invitees' clothes different from what they were wearing when found later on? I don't know, sir. Is it important? Maybe. Could you check for me? Of course, sir. Look through the photos. What are you thinking, Layton? Might be onto something here. How did you guess, sir? Oh, the outfit's changed. What? I checked the photos from the incident. The invitees were all wearing something else when they found them later on. What have they got to do? Oh, it's enough. Got it! Another win for the yard. Don't hurt me, Inspector. What is it? The victims' clothes burn up on stage and they're all run home naked. Well, I don't hear anyone else speed it up. Stop that smirking, Layton. What is it? Out with it. I don't believe any of our 13 victims ever left their homes. Nonsense, Layton. Hundreds of people saw them on that stage. Allow me to explain. You know that masked gentleman sent instructions to 13 people, asking them to come to the plaza. That's right. But the whole town was sure to attend thanks to the newspaper outburst. Our villain already had his pick of victims. I believe the 13 each received 2 letters. The first letter was to be shown to the police, and the second had the true instructions. These so-called pleasure guests were not summoned to the plaza at all. They were ordered to stay away, threatened even. But they weren't on stage! No, it really looked as though they were. Those people on stage were really just expertly crafted mannequins. The clothing... Ah yes, those wore clothing that belonged to those they resembled. Clothing that was stolen in advance. From the squash club! Some of them did say they'd been victims of theft recently. Hang on a moment, sir. But the 13 were safely at home. The masked gentleman burned the likenesses before the horrified crowd. The onlookers were already convinced he could perform miracles, so all it took was some rudimentary pyrotechnics. It's preposterous. Professor Layton, sir, you're right. I found the second letter in one of the unsorted evidence bags. And there we have it. This is getting from, like, actually good combinations, like, stuff to just Layton wildly guessing correctly. Very impressive, Professor. We're still investigating the petrification incident. Once we've more to go, and I'd appreciate your input. Who knows, now that we're on the Masked Gentleman's methods, perhaps we can solve this one ourselves. I have faith in your team, Detective. You won't be beaten or his chili chode, and his fancy circus tricks. And you know what tricks all along. Now I've got a cook to get over 1,000 miles if I have to. Nah. I cannot yell in his voice. Not. Inspector. I think we'll be leaving too. Thanks again for your help, Professor. Penhead, that's what the head is for? To hide the big head? We'll contact you as soon as we've finished. Look forward to it. We follow our own leads in the meantime. Well then, meeting over. Back to the investigation. Yes! Nothing but complices telling you he's your man! Okay, we hear it now! Ah, Layton, good timing. We're on the verge of breakthrough here. Human piece of evidence will bring our suspect in for questioning. If he tries to run, he will get far. Don't wait to track a person's movements. Here, have a look at this. The exercise we use to develop a man's tracking skills. Papa. A little boy was walking around town, stuck in a certain place, and stood watching people for a while. They were moving around in 3 distinct patterns as shown. Where was he? Circle your answer on the map. By the way, the patterns are shown as seen from the side. So, that's a swing? A slide. And a seesaw. So I guess the park makes the most sense to have children's playground things? I guess.
Just a dash of puzzle solving here. That was a challenge, to be sure.
Yep. See? A swing, a seesaw, and a slide. I took a while to figure out what the slide motion could be. I figured out the swing and the seesaw pretty immediately. But the slide threw me off because I forgot slides existed for a solid minute there. Sneak me 10 head 2. No, I'm 3i, which is more than 2. Maybe I'm even 10i, and the other 7 are closed. You don't. I won't tell. One head. I can have more heads. But more eyes with one head is always fun. You get it. Circus go near the close surveillance. You won't be good anywhere. Well, that sounds promising. Yeah. Puzzle? No. Professor, with your reputation for cracking cases, I must say I'm looking forward to seeing the fruits of this investigation. More head? Once we've had something of note to report, Detective, we'll be sure to inform you. And regarding your investigation, have you any inclination to as to the identity of Evelyn? I suspect the masked gentleman is a tourist. In fact, I have my team scouring the hotel room records as we speak. It's slow work, though. The hundreds of tourists who've been in Montedor for over a month. I imagine it's hard to gather many concrete details regarding the culprit. Yes, especially given the town's situation. The carnival certainly isn't helping, but then, indeed, so many were either wearing a mask or a costume. Almost anyone could be a suspect. What's more, Sheffield tiptoes around the public. He's focusing on shielding them rather than catching the culprit. Doesn't he see that the best way to protect the townspeople is to arrest the masked gentleman? I'm sorry, I've got a mountain of profiles to go through. I should get back to it. Layton, I just heard the news. Stupendous. Absolutely incredible. There's nothing, Mr. Mayor. You don't know that now. The officers told me how you helped decipher these miracles we've been plagued with. You'll be able to reopen the gallery. The curator will be thrilled. He says some new pieces have already been donated. I will personally see to it that they have checked for vanishing paint. Right, Professor, we can investigate the gallery yourselves now. Let's make it the next stop. We may find some valuable clues. That was the wrong voice. And there are one or two fine sculptures I'd like to see. I like paintings better, but I like clues best of all. Not a puzzle. Not a puzzle. Still not a puzzle. da, da, da. Ha! Puzzle. Oh, it's over there. Just, what do you all think you're doing, lodging around the city hall? I think there's been a misunderstanding. We're assisting the police with the masked gentleman investigation. A likely story, so you private detective. You should have no trouble solving this puzzle then. You want to cut this unusual 6x6 chessboard into 4 pieces that are the same shape, have an equal area, and each contain 1 white pawn and 1 black pawn. Can you work out how to do it? Draw lines on the board to show where to cut it. Keep in mind that solutions may be rotated, but cannot be mirrored. Am I allowed to have leftover? I mean, I guess not. If I had leftover, that wouldn't be 4 pieces. So, no. Not allowed to have leftover. Almost. Kind of a sus shape for the solution, though. So the ones that are the most troubling are these 2 black pawns. I could include them like this. But then I guess I would be creating that mess. Because of this situation here, I need to cut these off like this. And these also must never be in the same quadrant. Now, no matter what I do, I can never associate this pawn with this pawn. Because then I'd be cutting this one off. Because I'd be circling it. Likewise, I can't do this one and this one. Because I'd be cutting this one off. Which means these need to be associated. No. Can't do anything fancy like. Say this. And then kind of like, I don't know, this way. Because that would not be equal. But now, these two have to be together. Because there's no way I'm cutting this one out of this pairing. And then when I do that, I'm also kind of forcing these two together. Could make this cut. Huh. Cannot get these two to match up. Is this valid? Let's find out if
I
this is
believe
valid.
I have this one.
Absolutely
That's
not.
unfortunate.
So I cannot have leftover. Which I guess makes sense because then it wouldn't be four pieces anymore. It would be 6 in this case. With 2 of them not fitting any of the constraints. I've been here before. Ha. Of a lot of hint coins. Damn. Let's do it this way. By just kind of cutting into these. I mean, those are looking closer. What if I make this a bit more bulbous? Oh.
Don't keep me in suspense. There is no puzzle without a solution.
Bit of a sus shape. Not gonna lie. Everything seems to be in order. Try to look less suspicious next time. Yes, well, I think we'll be on our way. You did? Yeah. I made it. But that was 43. Where is 42? Yes, move along, will you? I can do my job properly if you have tourists hanging around. Oh, maybe there. Oh, Grosky, how well the neon lights of Montador emphasize your resolute jaw. Oh no. And the way the desert sun brings the flash of sweat to your bare arms. It's almost too much to bear. I'm sorry, didn't see you there. I'm Hannah, president and sole member of the Clampets. Would you like to join? Hello, Hannah. I thought I might see you sooner or later. Where Clamp goes, I will always follow. I've barely seen him, though. He's been busy with police work the whole time. Kind of impossible to make these without making a sus shape. I mean, yeah, but still. My duty pleasure to chronicle Grosky's every move. He's a legend and simply unbelievable. That's why I wanted to describe him. I'll have you return to chronicle the inspector while you investigated any of his supposed miracles. Of course. I've been on his trail ever since he left London. I've been scouring the whole city for clues. And I was actually there last night when those people got turned into stone. And you got trampled, and you were also a hero. Well, he was so too busy to chasing down the villain to think of me. But now how I could dislike the fiery, unbridled passion. Well, I suppose it's good that he's always eager to track down injustice. Isn't it? Speaking of tracking, I happened to overhear a couple of officers talking about a curious set of carriage tracks. Next time I see Grosky, I'm going to tell him about the tracks. He works so hard, he may not have heard about them yet. But if you know, I found the photo while I was out documenting Grosky's movements. I think there's some sort of puzzle in it. The owner of a cafe took the photo of a visiting celebrity couple. Police just punch. The owner said he'd put it up somewhere in the cafe, but the resulting photo ended up looking a bit, well, miserable. Where's the best place to put it up without harming the cheerful ambience of the cafe? Oh, and this is a special photo. You can't cut it up.
I'm going for it.
Easy.
Well, that's that.
Well, would you look at that? We're wrapping it around the column. The photo is too somber, depicting an amicable toast. Pog. If only life were simple as a puzzle. What am I doing? I don't have time to mope around as president of the Clampets, after all. Just as quick as the last one. Shop. Ocarina. Easy. Purple. Violin. Yellow. Bitches love yellow. Ta-da! Easy. Also, doesn't Granny also have bonus puzzles sometimes? Like, she isn't just in the game in case you missed puzzles. Because I never miss puzzles. Watch me miss a puzzle. Here we are, the gallery's open. Just as the mayor said. Let's go inside and have a look. Benui? This is a fine gallery. Fine? It's magnificent. Does the Benui have any puzzles? Because if it's just Nintendogs gameplay, I'm not gonna do it. I don't like Nintendogs. Echo! Eventually. Okay, let's go through 5 hours of a Nintendogs gameplay. I'm not gonna voice the bunny though. I love how the tutorial picked the other bunny. That's fun. Okay. Wobbly. Ah. Excuse me? What do you want from me? There we go. The worst controls. Whee! Okay, we get to do things, I guess. Aha! Touch the arrows. Once you've chosen the appropriate action, touch selected. Okay. Select this. Shocked Pikachu. And that's bad. Excellent. Ta-da! I have obtained good. Steiger, chatter. Okay. Shiver, stagger, chatter. Okay. Rehearse. Gleeful look. I guess. What would you do if you were startled awake? The playful act the fool. I don't know, man. Bah. a bit dangerous. Why not? The end. F. Daughters. Ding. Okay. And just because... Okay, how? I don't get it. That music is making me way too tired. I can't tell you how satisfying it is to share a gift of fine art with the people again. I'm told we have to thank you for a grand reopening. It's a great pleasure to meet you. My name is Buffon. Pastor Layton, I gather you are the curator here. Would you mind if I asked you about a recent miracle? Not at all, but I'm afraid you may be disappointed. I didn't see anyone or anything suspicious. You'll be inspecting anonymous donations much more carefully from now on, though. I don't imagine the masked gentleman will be making any more donations here. I certainly hope not. However, I rather enjoyed the puzzle he included with the paintings. Care to try? Pizza. A renowned but clumsy chef prepared this mouth-watering margarita pizza and cut it into 8 slices. Unfortunately, he somehow managed to flip all but one of them over in the process. He's tried his best to flip the slices back up, but the cheese is spread so thickly that every time he flips one, the adjacent slices turn over with it. Yes, chef. Thank you, chef. Can you find a way to flip the slices so they... Can you find a way to flip the slices so they all face the right way up? Yes, chef! Oh my god. Oh. Almost. Ta-da!
How about this? Puzzles
Well
are
done,
made
chef.
to be solved.
I got it, chef. Well done, chef. Thank you, chef. That was magnificent. No wonder the effective Bloom thinks so highly of your reopening the gallery would not have been possible without your help. Oh, or Mr. Ladores, for that matter. Oh, let me help you. Yes, that's right. He kindly donated a section of pieces to replace those the police confiscated. So many, in fact, that we even having to store some on the top of floor for now. Exquisite sculptures, masterful watercolors. It's quite a collection. That sounds very generous. But I suppose it's easy when you're the wealthiest man in town. Indeed. You know, I'm not much of a small talk. If you really want information, you should pay a visit to the costume boutique. The owner's lived there a long time, and she knows everything about everyone. You must be talking about Ludmilla. Yes, it might be a good idea for us to speak to her again. Okay, I will then purposefully miss a puzzle so I can go to Granny as the wrong way. I missed a couple now, let's go. Yo, Granny. Hi, Ludmilla. Hello there. Finally decided to choose a costume then? Not this time, I'm afraid. We hoped you could tell us a little more about the Matador. The investigation's going slowly, is it? No wonder you've come back to see me then. Getting information in Matador is like everything's time to deceive. There are plenty of tourists coming and going, but it's hard to find people who really know the town. Yes, we've noticed that many of the people we talk. We've noticed that many of the people we've talked to are someone on their phone. See, I knew you were observant. Madam, I've requested about the local police force. That's so fast. Do you think I'm formulating growth on trees? You're going to have to solve this puzzle first. Imagine puzzle being the currency. Six ladies have just finished playing a tennis tournament, round-robin style. Each one played all the others once. That is what round-robin means, yes. The results are still in the process of being drawn up by the board shown here. But you know only 2 of the matches ran out of time and ended in draws. Much to her surprise, you managed to win a match despite being a tennis rookie. Can you work out who she defeated? Excuse me, miss, I haven't eaten for 3 days. Get a piece of this loaf of bread without solving a puzzle? No. Puzzle first. Okay, so it's round robin, which means with 6 participants, there's 5 matches per person. That means that this is a 0. Oh, that's a big marker. 0. Yes, honey. I need to also account for 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and I have 4. Which means I have to account for 7 more losses. I also know that there have only been 2 draws, which means this is all 0. Making this, oops, making this 4. This might be 3 actually. No, wait. So I'm accounting for 4, 6, 9, 10, 13. I'm accounting for 13 wins so far. And I have 4 losses recorded. I need to account for 9. Which means poor F down here hasn't won a single match. For there to be 13 wins and 13 losses on the board. F in chat for that one? Yeah. So B hasn't lost at all. A and C might have just lost to each other. Or to... no... A and C lost to B then. No, wait. A and C didn't lose to B. C didn't lose to B because that's a draw game. Everyone except for C lost to B though. Which means 0, 1, 1. Hold on. Let me go with colored paint. 0, 1, 1, 3, 4. So after accounting for B, the new board looks like this, and there's only 5 people left. Let's account for the draw game as well, which I guess I can do with A's column. Zeroing out this. With A's remaining 3 wins, having lost against B and drawn against C, that means that A has also won against all remaining opponents, giving us 0 wins here, 0 losses, 2 losses, and 3 losses remaining. Which means now with D, if we get rid of D's wins, there's only 3 opponents left to win against. Which means 1 and 2. And that means, accounting for C, C having also won both matches against the remaining players. That means E has won against F.
How about this? Puzzles are made to be solved.
I had the solution after I figured out that F lost all their matches. I just wanted to solve the board, okay? Listen. I kind of forgot what the puzzle was halfway through that. And I was like, yeah, let's solve the board. So there we go. I solved the board, everyone. Got a new shop aisle, baked goods, Paul. Now then, you're going to tell us about the local police force. Very well. The people of Montador are reluctant to rely on the local police. It's not that our officers are untrustworthy. They are just, well, inexperienced, shall we say. Do you know anyone with a grudge against the Dorset Dalston? Well, I imagine there are hundreds who are not pleased about losing all their savings in the casinos. But whoever's pulling off these flashy stunts doesn't seem short of cash. That's a good point. Of course. Tell you what though, the circus up at Dalston's place must have crashed to spare. They rented a stack of costumes for me about a month ago, covered my overheads full of water. Don't circus performers usually have their own costumes? Oh, maybe the circus group is performing the miracles. It's possible. In any case, we should see what we can find at the circus tent. Donuts! Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's the weirdest thing I've ever made. But I present to you because baguettes are loaf, right? Donut, red, loaf, white, cake, yellow, loaf, green. This should work. Jesus. Who stacks their fucking cupboards like this? Why am I stacking a cake on a baguette? How does this even structurally work? How did they make this? How the fuck did I stack a fucking cake loaf thing on a baguette? It just works. Man. Some bullshit. Did you remember taking forever on this one? Yeah, so as soon as I realized that a few color categories don't have items that look exactly alike, I realized that we've broken into the version of these puzzles where it's not the shape and it's just recolored, but you need to actually pay attention to the category of the items. Because that is what the tutorial said. The category needs to match. And I guess baguette is a loaf. So yeah. I haven't been to a circus for ages. Let's go. We didn't come in to clown around, Luke. I suppose we have to go with the investigation. Oh, what a ferocious tiger! I'm curious. Come on, you two, let's go. Emmy, let's start setting a good example. Man. I don't know if I would call it a waltz. 3/4 time signature doesn't make a waltz. Polka has the same time signature, so... Vibing. Wouldn't this be too slow for a waltz? I guess this might actually be fast for a slow waltz, but I guess. Because this is 125 beats per minute, about. A slow waltz is usually around 80 to 90, so this would be a bit fast. This is really close to human heartbeat, so the song is 125-ish. Which, by the way, 120 is human heartbeat. I'm gonna get something to drink. Hello. Okay, sorry, I should have I should have specified. Yeah. It's not a human heartbeat. That's 120. It's the cycle of all 4 beats in a heartbeat. And resting is about 120. Which is why 120 feels so natural. You don't count all beats because you don't feel all beats. But also this is why, fun fact, this is why 4 beats in a measure works so well. Because your heart beats about 4 times in the same amount of time it takes you to breathe once. So the 1-to-4 ratio is kind of built into humans. And I think the reason why 3-to-1 ratio works so well for dancing is because that's at normal speed, if you're not overexerting yourself. I think about the ratio between the amount of steps you take and 1 breath. About. Again, depending on your fitness level, your mileage may vary with this statistic. Acrobat or bureaucrat. Maintaining balance is never an easy task. Ooh. Get. Oliver is one of the finest trainers in the world. Don't try to pet him though, he'll bite your hand off. What part? Oh. The ratio between breathing and walking, like steps taken in time frame of a step of a breath, is about 1-to-3. Although your mileage may vary, vary depending on your fitness and how fast you're walking. Intriguing. Look closely, you'll see that the illuminations come together to form an elaborate puzzle. No, but if you walk faster, you also breathe faster, you know? Just for heartbeat to breath, it's one full breath cycle. And for walking to breath, it's about half a breath cycle, I think. So breathe in 3 steps, breathe out 3 steps. You know? Kind of weird. Humans! They do things. The ringmaster's having a word with the man in charge of lighting an angry bird. Hey, what do you call this mess? Put this slice in order to the double. Leave the top left and bottom right ones. Stay alright. You just need to move and rotate the rest. Remember, they need to be in order from top left to bottom right. This puzzle is a mess. Holy shit. That's an E. Don't you hate when you're writing your math exam and you find out you've been writing all E's? E. 3, 4... Five, 6... 7, 8.
I believe I have this one.
That's not an E.
Solving puzzles is truly a pleasure.
That's an epsilon, I think. It's been a while. Very important, that's not an E. You figured out how to count, Pog! Yee. It isn't an E, but at least now the stage will be lit in time for the show. Yes, that's an epsilon. Pog! Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the Stellar Circus. Hello, Ringmaster. The rabbit you gave us is doing well. Oh, that creature. I forgot about that. And that's because business is booming. Mr. Dawson hired us about a month ago, and we've been sold it every night. He did it. Oh. Yes, pet the snake. Where is the pet? Did it die? It died to death. Oh my god. Pet the snake. Da, 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 da. Well, Wait, what the fuck did I just close? Ah. Every time said. I mean, it's this game. This game keeps breaking the pet. I really can't think Mr. Dawson enough for his investment. He offered us this prime location. Ringmaster, I'm told that you recently rented a large quantity of costumes from the local boutique. Look around your establishment. It's clear you already have more than enough. Why did you need to hire more? Hey, I don't need a face painted of color wigs. Circus performers are real people with real needs. They wanted to enjoy the carnival with the rest of the city, but I didn't want them ruining their work uniforms. So hire them a bunch of carnival costumes the local tourists usually wear. Is that a problem? If you're conflicted, F. No, of course not. That was kind of it. I like to think so. I also like to think that I'm smart enough to solve puzzles, but I'm stumped by this one. Can you help? Mrs. A is complaining about the seat she had for last night's play. Can you work out where she was sitting? The 5 of us sat in a row with me in the middle. Talk about the 5th wheel. Of course. I got stuck behind some oaf in a top hat. I could hardly see the stage. There were 4 seats between me and the aisle on my right. I needed the loo, but I didn't dare make a fuss. Top hat SMH, yeah. Since my view was blocked, I took to looking at my ticket and noticed the seat number and row number were 2 apart. Okay, so that's all statements from the same person. Five people in the row with 2 space on each side. The seat number needs to be 2 higher or lower than the row number. And there needs to be 4 seats between the person and the aisle on the right. I'm assuming that the aisle to her right refers to this. These might be aisles, but I don't think so. Which means that kind of eliminates the whole left of the theater. If it has to be 2 apart from the row number, it can either be this seat, this seat, this, or this seat, this, or this seat. 5. Also, again, that seat. Or this seat. And with 6, it can only be this seat. Or this seat. I'm also getting another clue about that it has to be the left side. Of the theater, because there's only 6 seats, which means the highest seat number, 6 rows, so the highest seat number can be 8. The only seats with 4 space would be this seat. 6-4.
I believe I have this one. An excellent puzzle.
Ta-da! I'm impressed with with that yours. You'd like a fine clown. Officer Animal Trainer. Speaking of which, you should meet your resident tiger, the ferocious and fearsome Hannibal. The Dalston. Mr. Dawson visits him quite often. His enclosure is right over there if you want to see him. A white tiger? You think you could talk to him, Luke? I don't know, but I'd love to try. Thank you, Ringmaster. We'd be delighted to talk to Hannibal for a moment. Talk? With the tiger? Well, it's no skin off my nose. Careful now, he's not the ferocious and fearsome Hannibal for nothing. Yes. Oh my, he's certainly talkative. According to the Ringmaster, he's quite fearsome. And ferocious? Let me see if he can understand me. I still think it's odd that he can talk to animals, Luke. But since it's aiding on investigation, I'll keep my mouth shut. Oh, thanks, I suppose. I hope he's not too ferocious. Don't worry, just think of him as a giant house cat with big teeth. Oh, here goes nothing. Hello, Hannibal. We need to solve the puzzle of the mouse gentleman. Would you... Oh, really? I see. What is it, Luke? What did he say? He says he got his phone puzzle that needs solving. Cool. Oh no, it's cats. Lucky the black cat and her 8 white kittens are sitting in a 5x5 board. Both Lucky and the kittens can jump over any kitten that is horizontally, vertically, or diagonally adjacent square. Jumping over a kitten removes that kitten from the grid. Lucky is safe though, as the little kittens can't jump over her. Can you jump and bounce the cats around so that only Lucky is left, sitting alone in the center? Can I now? No. What? Huh? This is weird. It's a weird puzzle. What? There's always one too many. What? No, I do like these moves. Down. Oh. That works.
How's this for an answer? I'm
Look at
ready
this
for
boy.
more.
The goodest. Wow. What is it? Don't just say wow. I'm not friends with this Dawson. And he's not ferocious or fearsome at all. He's just to come. He says Mr. Dawson brings some treats and scratches him behind the ears. Just said that last night after the circus finished, Mr. Dawson brought him a treat and played with him. Wow, who would have guessed? He really shows it, but Dawson has always loved animals. So if the circus had a show last night, the circus man couldn't have been helping the masked gentleman. As Dawson, well, I doubt he'd want to upstage the circus himself if it could upstage the circus even if he tried. And anyway, Professor, if he wasn't a cannibal, he can't be the culprit, can he? Not according to evidence so far. We're back to square one. No, we're not. It was clearly not Dalston. He is too big. My, it's already getting late. Professor, the masked gentleman's warning said that the next miracle would happen tonight. We'd better hurry to the gallery plaza. Thick. Yes. Yes. That guy's fucking face! Oh no, I want puzzles to go to Granny. Aha! What's that your statement? You want to read your rights? How would I go your left? Well, pow! Hard work, Inspector. Moon. Ah, that means you. You're looking for Bloom. He's off arguing with Sheffield. Things aren't going smoothly. These desert dodos don't know first thing about police work. We should be evacuating him onto the plaza. It doesn't matter though. I'm going to arrest the crook the minute he shows up. I look forward to it. Look, Professor, there's Angela. Angela, I didn't expect to see you here. I had to come, Misha. I'm worried about the town. But it's dangerous here. The masked gentleman could appear any minute now. Yes, we received a letter too. It said that Henry and I had to come tonight. So you see, we have no choice. But why are these tourists here? Don't they realize they're in danger? Unfortunately, curiosity tends to be stronger than fear. I wonder what's going to happen.
Professor, look up there!
5, 6, 7, 8. No one can escape their fate.
He's walking on air!
No, he's
How is that
not.
possible?
What in the world? It can't be!
What is he doing up there?
Is this really some type of magic?
It's a wire.
Ladies and gentlemen, your eyes do not deceive you. Leave the deception to your local leaders. Time to wake up, Montedor, and get enlightened.
They disappeared!
Wires, people. Wires exist.
I hope you've enjoyed tonight's miracle. I strive to please. Montedor is not long for this world. Those who prosper by the mask must also wither by it. I do hope you'll be at my next show tomorrow. Stop by Tingley Town if you have the time.
Tingley Town? That's the amusement park here, right?
I believe so. And with that, we have advance warning of the masked gentleman's next move.
Ah, and look! It's the beautiful wife of the richest man in town. Say hello to Mrs. Angela Lador. Mrs. Lador, please grace us with your presence tomorrow. I suppose you can bring Mr. Lador, if you must.
How does he know me?
Oh, and don't forget to tell the tourists that the town is cursed. Sorry I didn't mention that earlier. Those who stay jeopardize their lives, but those who leave risk missing the greatest show ever. My curse can be lifted if someone brings forth something to oppose my power. Perhaps another mask? But the Mask of Order is another tale of woe, isn't it? Until we meet again!
The Mask of Order?
The Mask of Order? What's that?
Is it some sort of compliment to the Mask of Chaos? Could that mean...
So, if we can get that mask, then we can stop the masked gentleman.
Well, that's not going to be an easy task. The existence of the mask has never been verified.
Is this true, Herschel? Can this other mask stop this madness?
Well, what do you think, Layton?
Ding, ding. The Mask of Order. Ah, yes. Perfect.
Just what is going on here? Alphonse Dalston. What? You are suspected of crimes against the city of Montedor. We'd like you to come with us.
You can't do this, Sheffield. I have my rights.
Henry?
Henry, I knew it was you. You set me up with this stupid letter just to get me out here because you're not man enough to face me yourself. Coward!
As long as I live, this city will not be harmed. The rest is irrelevant.
I'm ready to mass miscreant get away for the yard. Go, the messenger fella's getting away. Should we go after him? Rusky can handle it. The Cane Dwelling fella escapes. We still have the real mastermind cornered. Right, Goth. Now then, Dalston, enough playing around. I know you're behind all of this. Codswallop. Try to make me up here. Chief Inspector, if I may. The evidence we have at this point suggests that... Layton, You're too close to this. It's clouding your judgment. The truth is that Dalston is in love with the Mr. Door. He has been with him for years. That's why he's trying to bring Henry down. Chief Inspector, that's absurd. Dalston, if you have any respect for this town, you come with us to tell me. Don't make me force you. Fine, I'll go. I've nothing to hide. We'll see about that. Hold on, I want to say something to Henry. Will you go with that at least? Fine, but make it quick. Henry, you set me up. You won't be satisfied until you've ruined everyone's lives, will you? You sent Randall into those ruins 18 years ago, and what? Now I'm the one in your way. Excellence can be so convenient, eh? With Randall out of the picture, you took all the treasure for yourself. And as if you hadn't destroyed enough lives already, you forced Angela to marry you. Do you really think she loves you? After everything you've done? Angela may be your wife, but I know that not a day goes by that he doesn't blame you for Randall's death. You stole the treasure, you stole Angela, you stole Randall's entire life. You're wrong. Am I? Angela knows I'm right. Go on, ask her. Ask her who's behind the masked gentleman. Your own wife's sabotaging a city of miracles, and she's doing it right under your nose. Enough, Dalston. We leave him. I prove my innocence, Henry, and as soon as I get out, he'll pay for this. Henry, I know, Angela. Let's just go home. Yes, of course. Professor, I have to say you look troubled. There's something on your mind. Yes, indeed. Alphonse Dalston is an innocent man. And we have witnessed that can prove it. You witness, you say? What can you bring them here? Not really. Doing so would prove difficult. But the witnesses aside, the evidence alone will confirm Dalston's innocence. Sorry to burst your bubble, Professor, but I doubt Sheffield is going to be interested in what you have to say right now. However, consider this. If Dalston really is innocent, the true perpetrator is still out there. So if another miracle happens while Dalston was behind bars, we know we've got the wrong man. Anyway, Dalston's interrogation is tomorrow. I urge you to get some sleep and join us then. Good night. It seems you don't have much choice. Let's retire to the hotel for the night. Poor Mr. Dalston. Professor, will you continue your story? You might be able to learn something about the mask. Very well. Where were we? Ah, yes. There was a puzzle contained within the scroll of symbols Randall showed us. To Randall, it was just the first step on his road to renown. Yet following that road was to change our lives forever. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Good music. What is that? That, my friends, is the hidden message of Norwell. That is the hidden message? What are you talking about? Now keep your head on and allow me to elaborate. I've at long last cracked the riddle concealed in the Norwell wall. You solved the riddle that no one else ever managed to solve? Really, really? I'm sorry, didn't I tell you sooner, Angie? I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner, Angie. I just wanted to see the look on your face as I unveiled everything at once. Norwell was a hot topic when it was first discovered, but since it's become a mere tourist attraction. Stanspeak would have just faded into obscurity without anyone noticing, but not now, not for this. You mean because you've deciphered this message? Hold on. The discovery as great as this deserves far more elaborate introduction. Norwell is a giant and ancient wall, and it's sitting right here on the doorstep, just on the outskirts of Stansbury. was found about 30 years ago where they were clearing the forest to make room for new houses. When it was first announced, all sorts of experts flooded in to try and decipher the ancient script on the wall. But the thing is, nobody succeeded. Not one of them made it out. They tried and failed, and everyone forgot. Why does such a massive wall stand there? What message does it hold? Nobody knew, until now. Because you solved it? How on earth? What does it say then? That's something I'd like to explain at the site itself. Come with me, friends, to the normal wall. Wait, what? You want to go there now? Shh, keep it down, Hash. Let's just slip up quickly. But I guess that'll have to do for today. But man, this game's good. I hope you've had a good time with Layton. I will see you on Friday. Hopefully, with less allergies fucking up my voice. That would be nice. In any case, bye-bye.